Steve, what brought you to Pure Sound?
I first heard the Pure Sound when I had a snare drum made for me by Jeff Ochiltree. And Jeff put the Pure Sound snares on the bottom of his drums, and I was just very impressed with the sound of the drum and especially the quality of the snare wires. After a couple of years of playing Jeff's drums, I started outfitting all of my drums with the Pure Sound snares because I noticed that it improved the sound of any drum that I put it on. So I became an endorser approximately 10 years ago. I don't remember exactly the year that I started, but I've been using them very consistently for at least 10 years now.
What would you say it would do for anybody's snare drum?
I think it improves the sound of anyone's drum, and it's also interesting that there's so many different types of the snare wires as well, and the different amounts of strands, and if you have the space in the middle, the equalizer snare, I guess you call it. I have that on my smaller snares, the 12-inch snare, and I really like the sound of that. And then I use varying widths for my main snare, my 14 by 5.5-inch snare.
Do more strands or less strands suit certain types of music?
You know, I like having more strands than less strands, and because I really like the snarier, snappier sound, a little bit brighter sound, so I go for the wider snares.
A little more sizzle?
That's right, a little more sizzle and snap.